Hey guys, Easy Rider 750 here, coming at you with another video. We're gonna be analyzing motorcycle crashes, assessing what went wrong, and how to prevent it for our own safety. We got a video here today from endu.romania CS, and let's jump into it. In this video, okay, so what do we got here? We're coming up. Looks like a car was signaling over. He wanted to get over, but we're coming really fast. And honestly, I think for that one, we would just have to slow down a little bit because I don't think that guy saw you. You're coming from way behind. Like, look at the beginning of this. We're way back here. And the car is like up there. He's doing his own thing. He's trying to get into the left lane. We're coming really fast. Start honking. Hit the guy's mirror. To me, that's on the motorcyclist. Like, that's the biker's fault. The car was just, he saw you and he didn't get in your way. So honestly, that's just ridiculous. Oh wow, okay. What was going on there? The motorcyclist here looks like he ran a red light. Let's get past this video again. Okay, so we're blowing past this guy. Okay, look up here. We got a yellow light and we're approaching it. This guy's trying to turn right. So we're just going way too fast here for the conditions, and it's dark out, so visibility's pretty low. And then we ran a red light. So honestly, that could just be solved with going the speed limit and being more vigilant of the traffic lights ahead. So let's see, what's this one? We're lane splitting. Traffic busy. Oh! I think on that one the motorcyclist's handlebar just clipped the truck there. Back it up. Yeah, it was just the handlebar hit the back of the truck and caused the steering to turn, and then you fall. So unfortunately, right into the back of another truck. Yeah, you gotta know how big of a gap you have and how big of a gap you can fit through when you're lane splitting. If you're lane splitting, it's great. It does help to reduce traffic and do a lot of great things, but you gotta be safe about it still. Here's some more lane splitting. Ooh, looks like that Mustang was just coming over a little bit. So yeah, if you lane split, you have to do it at your own risk. These two cars are purposely blocking the bikers, it looks like. I'll just skip that one. Okay, so traffic light is red. Car runs the red. What are we gonna do here? Laugh it off, stop. That's good. That's what you should do. See a bad driver? Oh, okay, there's a deer. That's a close call, my gosh. Ooh, that deer might have clipped the back of the bike there. Yeah, long straight roads with wilderness on either side. Deer and wildlife are a real hazard. Okay, we got a speed wobble. Could be from hitting a bump on the highway. Sometimes if you hit a bump at high speeds, it can throw off your suspension into a wobble, and yeah, going so fast like these guys, that's a real possibility. Like, gotta be on the lookout for road surface hazards. Even those reflector bumps on the road can cause it. Ooh, that guy just slammed the wall. Okay, let's take a closer look at this one. I'll back it up. So we're going really fast. I'm looking ahead, and I think maybe the turn was sharper than he realized, and he might have hit his brakes too hard, causing the tires to lose traction, and then he low-sided, and luckily the wall barrier was there, so we didn't fly off the cliff, but oh, that bike is done. It's on fire. Tire is debeaded from the rim. Rim is all dented up. That's a nice bike too, Aprilia. Sad to see it, but Oh, and there goes all a bunch of the fluid coolant.
Oh, man.
Yep. Well, what are you gonna do about that to prevent it? If you're gonna go really fast, you should know the road well. Know the road like the back of your hand. Before you treat it like a racetrack, which you shouldn't on public roads, because what if there was a car coming from the other direction? You could have been in a head-on collision there. But if you are going to do this, at least know the road so well that you know how sharp each turn is going to be, and you can slow down appropriately to the right speed to make the turn. Looks like he was just going too fast, and it was sharper than expected, and that caused him to crash. Luckily, this guy comes with a fire hydrant. It's like a park ranger or somebody. Yeah, all you can do there is rely on your gear, which he looked like he was wearing a lot of gear. That's good, and his buddy is with him, so his buddy can make sure he's okay. Call an ambulance if necessary. Look after him. Oh man. I'll back that up a little bit. Kind of looked like he was doing something funny with the clutch. Or a road surface hazard? His back end got loose and the bike slid out from the back tire slid out. Caused him to low side. A lot of these can be prevented by slowing down, but let's see. So we're going into a curve. That one's hard to tell what went wrong. Could be really low tread. Maybe he has a bad rear tire with wires showing and stuff. Maybe you need a new back tire. Could have been due to accelerating too hard while leaning around the corner. It is possible to accelerate around a corner, but you got to do it gradually. And if you accelerate too much with too much lean angle and cornering too sharply, then yeah, it'll cause you to low side. So slowing down a little bit could cause that. Okay, so we got a car just goes in front of us. Looks like everyone handled it pretty good. Car stopped, everyone went around him. This guy almost didn't stop, it looked like. Okay, well, nothing happened, so we're okay. Yeah, shame on you. Look at the truck on the left. Okay, we have a big semi truck, and we're coming up the right. And what do? We're changing lanes. We see the semi is also changing lanes, so it looks okay. The semi is getting over to the far right. Now he's kind of like hugging both lanes a little bit. It's good, we're staying behind the semi. He is driving a bit recklessly. This does look like not a good driver, so I would stay away from people like this. Keep them in front of you, keep an eye on them. Don't get right up next to him. There he goes, he's pulling off. He handled that good. If you see a bad driver, someone driving really like all over the road and unpredictably, you don't want to be beside them, and basically you want to stay away from them. Keep them in front of you, or go past them safely and get far away from them, because that's just something you don't want to deal with. Alright, this guy, lane splitting. Oh shit, made contact with the car. Installed it. Okay, he did the right thing there. He made sure that the car guy was cool with everything. Looked like the car guy was gave him a thumbs up, and they just went on with their days. He said sorry. Don't speed off. Even if you hit someone's mirror, it's not good to speed off, because it can be classified as a collision. And yeah, so at least stop. Look at the damages, if there is any. Make sure the car driver's cool with everything, then move on. Alright, van guy just cut over, and then a bus cut in front of him. Like instant karma. Now the van driver's mad at the bus, and we're mad at the van. But not a huge deal. I mean, it happens. People cut out in front of you. When you're riding a bike, you need to be very observant, and luckily we weren't like speeding, like traveling much faster than that guy. We were traveling at a consistent speed. I bet they saw you and knew that they could pull over, so. Okay, we're cruising. Oh, okay, that guy did not even look. Cut right in front of the biker here. Definitely the green car at fault. This guy is actually pretty psyched that he got some footage of the crash on his GoPro. He's cheering. Good thing he's not hurt, but yeah, this is something that does happen. I'll back it up. So we're cruising along. When you're cruising, you need to be scanning the road for hazards, like relevant threats. You see this car coming, oncoming traffic, no problem. But when you see stuff like this, you got a green car pulling out, you can't assume that he's going to stop, especially when you're on the bike, because even though you know you have the right of way, it's better to be cautious and, give an idiot the right of way rather than causing an idiot to knock you off your bike and cause you damage and bills and insurance to go through. It's a huge headache. It's better to be safe than right. So at this point, what can you do? You can you see him coming out. We're driving. Right when you see him pull out, right there, you should be thinking, I need to get out of his path of travel, because at that point you should assume he's not stopping, So either brake very hard and fast, progressively brake, and come to a stop, or just brake enough just for him to get ahead of you, or swerve into the right lane. Those are the two main tools you can use there. You might be able to gun it, accelerate past him, but it's tough. Like maybe if you saw him pulling out, you could quickly accelerate and just go wide to the right and accelerate around him. Brake, or basically if you see that, you don't want to just continue on your path, because that a collision was going to happen, just like this video. So luckily you got it on camera, and doesn't look like he's too hurt. Make sure you're wearing proper gear, and exchange insurance information and move on. Where did you come from? The guy did not even see him at all.
I didn't see you. Yeah, no, I did. Were you in the other lane? No,
I didn't see you. Yeah, clearly.
I'll take your insurance. I'll take your insurance, please. I'll give you money.
Well, he's cooperating. Everything's okay. Okay, lane splitting, pretty small gap. Car coming over. And he hit. Yeah. Yep, cars, sometimes they don't see you. They're not expecting you. This is, so you see this white car. It looks like he's, I think this car on the right with the red, it looks like it's stopped. So it's causing a huge traffic jam, buildup of traffic. This guy is behind a big row of cars, and there's this big open space here that, when you're driving, people like to get ahead. People get, they're in a rush, and they're going to try to take the space and to go faster. So it takes a little bit of anticipating the actions of others. You know that this car might use this open space because they're passing this obstruction here, and they want to go. So you see their wheel turning to the right here. Use that as your indicator to let you know what this car is wanting to do, and he's wanting to get over, and he does, even though you're there. Didn't check his mirrors, unfortunately. Of course, he's supposed to, but also, like, sometimes cars don't expect motorcycles to be lane splitting. So if you're lane splitting, you gotta be on high alert, and you gotta be you gotta look, gotta anticipate the actions of others, be extra cautious. It's unfortunate. You're gonna have to stop and exchange insurance, or move on, I guess, if both people are okay with it. Wow, pigs in the road. Road surface hazard. Close call. Not much you can do about unexpected animals jumping into the road.
Bad feeling about this.
Oh. Okay, so this might be a case of target fixation. So he's coming. We're driving. Sounds like we're slowing down. And we see some chevrons here. Arrows indicating that it's a turn, a sharp turn. You can, so if you know you're not going to make the turn, if you can, just proceed straight. And if you can, use your eyes. You don't want to target fixate where you don't want to go. You want to target fixate to the end of the turn. Look into the turn. You look where you want to go. Target fixation can work with you or against you. If you fixate on the bad thing, which is the trees, you're looking where you're going. So if you're looking into the trees, you're going to go into the trees. Kind of panicked, braking too hard, and then once you got close to the side of the road, that's where all the debris is, like, looks like a bunch of rocks and pebbles on the road, some dirt, and caused the bike to lose traction and tip over. Looks like he was wearing gear though. Good job. Always wear your gear. Okay, so you see a car cut off another guy. You know this guy in the silver car is not a very good driver, apparently. So, yeah, don't speed up right next to him. Yeah, get around him, get out of there. Okay, so we're just traveling down a straight line, and then the guy out front fell. I didn't really see what happened, so let's back it up a little bit. Yeah, so this is the previous video. Getting out of there. See ya, buddy. Alright, what's going on up there? Can't really tell, other than there's a bunch of looks like the road is really uneven here, and there's some maybe uneven surface and rocks and stuff, bumps, potholes. Maybe that's what caused the bike. Maybe he just hit the pothole wrong, and it caused his steering wheel to turn and then him to lose balance. Always be scanning the road for road surface hazards, and keep your wheels in the best position to, go around the bumps. Okay. Oh, okay, a car taking our spot in the lane. What the heck? Not a good driver, but yeah. Okay, no contact was made. Maybe the driver just, yeah, there's bad drivers out there. Idiot had a point of view. I let him go this time. Yeah, just flip him off. Keep your eyes on the road, though. Luckily, nothing happened. Woo! Okay. I think this is a slippery road. Like, if you see this dark patch in the road, I'm guessing that's a car that was leaking oil. Really, like a whole bunch of oil. Yeah, it looks kind of wet. So let me just... So when you see something like this on the road, go slowly, it's not like... It looks wet, and it looks like it could be oil. So you don't want to put your tires on stuff like that. You want to keep your tires on the dry, nice pavement. You learn to keep your tires like along the same path as a car tire would be. So this oily patch is right underneath the center of where cars drive. So that's why you want to stay off to the right side or the left side of a lane. Don't travel down the middle of the lane as much as you can. Especially if you're riding a dirt bike with knobby tires. Are those knobbies? No, those look like supermoto tires, but still, you get a slick patch on the road, especially going around a bend. It's just a recipe to lose traction and low side. Okay, what do we got here? Cruising looks like an adventurer bike. Going around a curve here in like the desert. Looks like Utah, maybe, USA. So we're going around the corner, and you can tell his friend is going slower than him because we're catching up like pretty quickly. And maybe that caused... Ooh! Okay, he saved it. I think he saw his friend slow down a bunch, so he needed to slow down, but he's also mid-corner, so mid-corner is not a good time to be aggressively braking. Oops. Yeah, so his friend's slowing down. Maybe there was some dust and rocks on the road. Maybe that's why his friend slowed down, is they both slipped a little bit. Well, good job. He handled that good.
Okay,
Cool camera view.
so there's something to see after all. Oh, what the?
Okay, we got some people up on the bridge.
No way, what happened
We have
here?
our friend
is that?
lane splitting the middle here. Was that a
Is it
friend or was
bike?
that this guy?
Oh, shit.
So if you're riding down the highway, come across an accident, if you have any way to help, like if you have first aid certifications, or if you've been a first responder in the past, if you just have a lot of medical knowledge, do what you can to help. Make sure there's an ambulance on the way. It says that the guy on the left is already calling the ambulance. That's great. Do not move the rider. Don't move the injured person. Don't move their neck. Don't try to roll them over. Just leave them laying down. He's good. It's good that he's conscious. He's alert. Yeah, just stay with him. Don't feed him. Don't give him any water or anything. Just wait for the ambulance to get there. If you want, you could try to pick up some road debris, get it out of the way, get the bike out of the way, but make sure traffic is blocked. Yeah, it's not good. Good job for stopping though and helping. Practice your assessment skills.
Dobre, kámo. Počkaj, ne, nemôžeme. Je ti teplo, ja viem, ale musíš vydržať, dobre?
See how
Nehyb sa
long this
vôbec,
is.
len skús dýchať.
So it looks like
Nemôžeme
that's
ti dať
gonna be the
veľkú
last
váhaj.
video,
To je tvoje dobro, dobre? Teraz
the
si
last
musíš
clip of
chvíľku
this
vydržať,
video,
to je
so
dobre.
I'm just gonna end it here. Hopefully that guy's all right. Maybe it was a preventable crash, maybe it wasn't. We don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been another motorcycle crash analyzing video, motorcycle crash analysis, where we assess footage from real crashes and use it to learn from and to prevent crashes in the future and become better riders. So we want to be safe and we want to get home every time. All right, have a great day. Peace and love. Easy Rider.